Sorry. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get straight into it, shall we? But one moment, please.
Luca has so much hair.
Greetings and salutations, everyone.
Hey, travelers.
Hello.
The time
This
is upon us.
Arcadum's world.
The time is upon us. Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the first episode of Along the Causeway. I am your host and Dungeonmaster, Arcadoodle Ding Dong Wing Wong. Look at me and my little face. I'm down here in the bottom right. Hello. All right. We're going to go ahead and do a quick introduction of all the players, and then we're going to get straight into it. This is the second campaign to take place in the continent of Conflux in the world of Verum. And all kinds of super cool stuff is going to go down, and let's go ahead and meet our players. There are 6 of them this time around. Wowie, look at that. Ooh. And we're going to go ahead and go through them in no particular order. One at a time, please introduce yourself and the character that you will be playing. Let's start with Legend.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yes.
Got the hat and everything. Hail, travelers. 'Tis I, the Mad Hatter. I'm an aspiring Twitch streamer and YouTuber. I have very little that I've started doing. I managed to get into this, so we're off to a great start. I will be playing none other than Theo, mighty cleric. And hopefully you will see a lot of him.
Alrighty.
I'm excited.
Happy to have you here, bud. All right, next up is Luga.
Hello, I am Luga, like the whale, beluga whale, and I am playing Fib. I'm guessing when our characters arrive, that's when we'll introduce them. Is that right? Arcadum?
Well, you can introduce, you can like describe your character now, because whenever they introduce them, you're gonna come into the game, you'll be role playing.
Okay.
Yeah, this is why I do it now, because it's just it breaks up the flow the other way.
We're learning.
Sure. Okay, so this is my little character summary. Imagine that you're a simple bird or kenku earning a living by dodging tax collectors. Next thing you know, bam! You've been isekai'd by a passing wagon. Now you have no wealth and no wings. And that is who I am playing. Her name is Fib. She was formerly a kenku, and now she's human. Gross.
You know, I know that it is isekai, but I don't like it that people are calling it isekai. Oh well. Nothing here but people without
how we
toes.
reap what we sow.
I guess.
The English
Arcadum.
language has like a word for a very specific scenario. What can I say?
The English language?
Yes, it has been appropriated.
Oh my goodness.
English is a
I'm
melting pot of
appropriating it.
languages.
I don't think that's how that works. But we're gonna move on. Go
It's
ahead.
a cul-de-sac.
Next up is Kit. Go ahead, Kit.
So I'm Kit. I believe actually that our talking heads for Luga and I are switched.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I was trying to
Oh, they
say.
are. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'll fix that next time.
Production.
Well, they are right next to each other, so it's fine.
I know girls are all look the same. I understand.
That's not.
Yes. The names are correct.
I'm sorry
and
if it was insensitive
people are
of me
correct.
to laugh.
Oh wait, the names are correct, but the images are.
Yeah.
are
It's just
Yeah,
the images.
it's just the
need to
wrong
be
image.
fixed.
okay, I'll fix that for next time. That's my fault. We were rushed at the end here, so.
It's all good. It's just a heads up. I am playing a rogue. I guess we're just dropping all the information. Gonna follow Luga's lead.
It's however much you want to reveal to the audience, and then we can find out the rest and play. But this is just.
Oh, I don't know much about myself, so it doesn't
Well,
matter.
look at that! Wow, look at that.
Perfect. So I'm playing Rry-on, like a carry-on bag, and she was a deep gnome who died because she got too curious and ate some poison mushrooms, and now she's on a quest to make the best poisonous dishes that you won't want to stop eating.
All right. Very specific.
Yes. And I have paint on my face. That's all I know.
All right. Goody gumdrops. Next up is the Kraig.
Hello, it is I, the Kraig. Also playing today is Sinclair Everclad, a member of the once well-known Everclad house. He was a researcher of the land of dreams, and during a unfortunate accident with astral projection, found his soul launched into the plane between. Now restored, many years younger, he is much more spry. Truly.
Yet somehow still old.
Oh, trust me, he's like 30 years back. He's happy.
Oh, good. All right, that works. Next up is Edgelord.
Hi, chat room. It is I, the Edgelord. I will be playing Gregorin, and he will not accept any magic healing whatsoever.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's about it for now.
Can you say something again, Edgelord?
Yo.
Oh, there it is. It fixed. What the fuck? Okay, that was weird. We're gonna fix that.
Are we good?
No, you're good. It's
Okay, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on.
Okay, Fernando. You go ahead and go next.
Hello, my friends. My name is Raul Rodriguez. I was born in Calcatech and traveled to Glies, to the land of Glies. And now I've been reborn somewhere unknown. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I am, but I will find the answer to my questions through my travels. And I am just as curious as the rest of this party, but in Spanish.
All of his powers contained in the letter R.
You guys.
I'm furious.
Did you guys ever?
Raul Rodriguez.
Did you guys ever see that TikTok where that lady does things in Spanish, like walks in
Yes!
Spanish? That's basically.
I would like to
the
thank the sun, the glorious sun.
Yeah, I'm basically just like that, but in Spanish.
All right. That is.
I'm sorry, that was about my dinner.
That was amazing.
Oh yes, I'm from Chile. For the person asking in chat.
All right. So a quick thing. I'm aware, chat room. There's some talking head problems. We're gonna have to fix it next time. We were kind of rushed at the bottom. We got people that need to be flipped, and somebody speaks and someone else lights up. It's kind of annoying, but I'm trying not to think about it because I'll go insane if I do. So I'm gonna just
Technical difficulties.
I'm gonna minimize OBS so I don't have to look at that. Oh, good. That's much better.
Oh wow, it works.
Oh wow. Alrighty then. So those are the players. I'm your Dungeon Master. Let us begin. And there was silence. And so it was, that in the land of Conflux, twisted and contorted by the mistakes of the Taladani, that a second story turns its first page. And with the remnants, or within the remnants of an abandoned pit filled to the brim with vessels strewn and abandoned, surrounded by the remnants of broken caravans and shattered cities. In the center, a once proud celestial statue representing that of the Order of the Luminescence explodes into pieces as a shattering storm of souls floats over the area. And some of these souls find purchase within the vessels below. And the first one to awaken is...
Dramatic pause.
Raul. Your eyes flicker open. Oh my god! I'm sorry! That's the wrong one! Ah! I'm sorry.
Raul, you're terrifying.
Ignore that. That timing was perfect.
Your eyes were too. Oh my gosh! The
dude,
power of the
Raul
image.
is the final boss.
The power of the letter R.
Awakens.
The R is too much.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry. That was an accident.
We just need that boss music, but in Spanish. Perfect.
Okay. Anyway. I'm sorry. Raul, your eyes open to the feeling of cold water splattering across your face. Your hood, leather garments are soaked through. You have naught but rags, ripped clothing, and a collar around your neck. What do you do?
¿Por qué? Oh, wait. I'm sorry. This is kind of sus.
All right, as you start to move against the mud and rain and stand, you notice that all around you there are the remnants of what appears to be a mass grave. Can you remove the line of sight, Nikki, from the chat box so I can show the whole thing? Alright, so you can go ahead and zoom out, and you will see all around you. Rain falls from a gray, clouded sky and pours across the terrain. You find yourself at the bottom of a spiraling chasm, and all along it you can see the disheveled remains of vessels, broken wagons. Almost as if something terrible struck all at once. And the broken, shattered stone of a statue is all that remains in the center. As your memory begins to slowly collect bits and pieces from your time in Calcatesh, trying to figure out how you got to be here, other memories flow into their place. You remember the pain of the whip and lash, being choked by chain and collar, sun scorching your back.
Stop.
Sadness and anger in equal parts, helix together into a singular emotion, and then fades all at once. As you stumble backwards, you trip over another vessel laying face down in the mud. Not so much dead, but no less lifeless. No rot nor tear, but forgotten flesh trapped in time. As you begin to recover yourself, the rain splatters on more, and another begins to awaken.
Awaken.
One moment, please. Okay, there we go. Rry-on, you awaken in a pile of wet, ragged clothing, suffocating and crushing you. You burst forth, as if from sand, gasping at air that thought you would not taste again. What do you do?
Rry-on will slowly stand up and observe her surroundings. She's going to realize that her center of gravity is very strange, and it looks like, wow, she's finally hit puberty and is taller than all her peers for once. But she does not see them. And then I'm assuming I can see Raul.
You can see a man stumbling around in the rain, yes.
Hold on, let me pull up my sheet. Where's my... I'm gonna stealth roll. Like that? Not very stealthy.
Alright, as you attempt to hide, memories come flooding in that are not your own. You see them, the stages of the world. The peasantry, the noble court, the entertainment district. King and pauper alike, you dance and weave through their social webs like a spider. You laugh and laugh and laugh. But then you realize the laughter is not your own, but something else entirely. And with a snap, you awaken at the bottom of the pile of the soggy clothing. You realize that you are strapped with a large backpack on your back. You can feel its weight. Something is in your pocket, and you are wearing clothing befitting someone that has just arrived to a noble's court, wet and ruined. Raul, make me a perception check.
Okay. While you're doing that, Rry-on is like, okay. My next test is here.
With normal
I'm ready.
advantage?
Just a normal one. Just normal.
Yeah.
Through the rain, you cannot see Rry-on. Instead, you see only a light mist from the water.
I start slithering this way behind this carriage, further away from him, and then
As you move to the other side of this carriage, you stare in horror as you see a person, mouth wide open and staring in a silent scream towards the sky. No rot, nor flesh is torn, but frozen in terror all the same.
I'll roll him over.
Now his face is full of mud.
Then I'm gonna look through my bag and change clothes in the rain.
Okay. And while you do that, another begins to awaken. Gregorin, your eyes open into an instant panic. Stones are upon your back, and you feel mud and water all around you.
Am I lying down or standing up?
You are face down.
I will do basically a burpee to stand up, and then reach for my weapon.
You'll do a
as if
what now?
there's- do you know what a burpee is?
No.
It's
Okay.
pain and suffering.
The worst workout there is. I hate it.
Basically, he will do a push-up and jump up from the ground to stand,
Oh, one of those.
Oh, okay.
and then he will
Well,
reach
make a
for his
strength check.
weapon.
You've got stones on your back.
I'm good at. Wait. Where's my where's my utility bar? I don't have it.
It's just a workout. This is working out, man.
I don't have my. Where's my character?
If you go to the third tab in the chat, and under the Get Along folder, you
Edge
should have-
refresh.
He has to concentrate before he starts pushing up some stones. He's just working out, guys. It's just another day. Getting him some gains.
I hate burpees.
There it is. Okay, I'm good.
And push.
Button. Oh no, wait, check.
Okay.
That's
Oh.
a 24.
With
Nice.
relative ease, you're able to push yourself up as the stones depart from your back. Your hand reaches back to the weapon and grabs naught but air and rain. You realize you're not wearing the clothes that you were before, when the last vestiges of your memories in Kalkatesh. Instead, you see yourself wearing only rags. Rags that cover your private parts and a little across your chest. But they are outshined by the massive set of stone manacles over your wrists. Also, you moved way the fuck over there for some reason.
Oh, am I not supposed to see this?
No, I mean, I was still describing something, you just ran off.
Okay.
And at the pair of your wrists, you see an enormous pair of stone manacles. Curious set of runes are carved into them, and they are heavy. Not, like, I guess, in a way that would slow you down, but they're noticeably heavy. 10 pounds.
Training weights.
Now you can do stuff.
I would like to put this person's clothes on.
Okay, well, as you start to walk towards that person, you see there is another person staring at you in the rain. As Raul, you see this individual, nearly naked, moving past you at a rapid pace.
I will take my eyes off the ground as I was remembering the memories of my slavery. And I will look at the stranger and say, "Friend?"
I'm not sure why we're here, but we are.
As you turn to speak back to Raul, a voice that is not your own speaks in a language that neither of you understand. As memories that are not your own enter your mind, Gregorin, you see naught but infinite pitch black. You hear naught but the echoing sounds of your own breathing and the grinding of stone and metal. You smell not but the sweat of your wardens, scared to open your gate. And you can hear their faint heartbeats moments before you end their lives. The rage that you feel fades as quickly as it comes. As you look down over the corpse that you were or the vessel that you were originally going to loot, you recognize some of the clothing. You can see it is similar to the clothing that was worn by the flash of the vision. You feel a strange mixture of fear and rage, but clothes are clothes, just the same. Do you wish to loot the body?
Yes.
Alright, as you do so, you're able to find a warden's outfit.
With disgust, he will put it on.
Alright, that's going to take you a while. So, let's see who else wakes up. The first part to stir in this pile of corpses is a mighty mustache, which twitches and flexes against the raindrops falling upon it. It gingerly slaps the cheek of the large, handsome man it is attached to. Theo, you awaken.
Oh my goodness.
Purr.
What an awakening that is, my dear friends. I am wet. Great. First thing he does is he reaches towards his neck, feel for bruises or markings of any kind.
As you reach towards your neck, you don't feel anything, but you notice something. Which one is it? Which limb for you?
The left arm.
Alright, we'll say you reach for your left. With your left. You notice that your arm is different from the rest of your body. Not simply dark of skin, but blackened and charred. The entirety of your left arm looks as if it is about to snap to pieces, like an ashen oak tree. You also notice that you are wearing blackened clothing, scorched in the same manner. And across your hip, a curious effigy is tied to a small rope belt.
These are not my hands.
Your mustache quivers in anticipation.
Blame the gods. Whoever they were.
No, you don't, Gregorin.
Fires. So much fire. I begin to look about and see who all is standing.
As you stand, shoving the other vessels off the top of you, you notice that there are two other entities in the misted rain. You can see two men, not necessarily speaking to one another, but they seem to be looking around in the same bewilderment as you. Make me a perception check.
Alright, now we get to figure out how to do that. Button. Perception. And what, do I just click it?
Yep.
Formula of that. Normal.
Alright. Unfortunately, you do not notice anything else. Anyone else stealthing and perhaps changing. What do you do, Theo?
I will begin to move towards the closest man to me.
Right. Raul. A large, somewhat handsome yet grotesque man approaches you. A magnificent mustache and a blackened arm.
Raul moves really close and is absolutely curious and amazed
Who are you?
by the glory of such mustache.
The mustache senses it is being looked at and appreciated. It flexes slightly.
That's very poggers, my friend.
Who are you?
Raul speaking in Sylvan right now.
Amigo. My name is Raul Rodriguez. What's your name?
Theo.
Nice to meet you, Theo.
Draken. What of him? Points to the man behind you.
As you point at him, Raul turns and sees that Gregorin is about halfway and changing into this other person's clothing.
I only noticed him passing by, but I haven't asked his name. Dear friend, please tell us your name.
You there, Edge?
Oh, I thought he was talking to Theo.
No, he's looking at you.
My bad, I was eating. Hello, I am Gregorin. I imagine he's like jumping to pull his pants up right now.
You are in mid-change, yes.
Nice to meet you, Gregorin. My name is Raul Rodriguez. And our friend right here, his name is Theo Draken.
I will wait.
He just finishes changing.
Very good. So, what has brought me here? Is it either of you?
I have no idea. I just woke up. I feel like I've been dreaming for a long, long time. Can I make a survival check and see if there's footprints on the ground where
Sure.
Rry-on went?
As you start to look around for footprints, you don't find footprints. But what you do find is something moving here.
I'm going to approach, but in stealth. Should I make a stealth check?
Hold on, let me set you right side up. And
Raul is doing cartwheels.
do you see where my pointer is? The green hand? Yeah, that's what you see, something moving over here. Alright, as you approach it, what you see is a hand clawing at mud, trying to get out.
I'm going to reach for the hand.
As you grasp the hand, do you pull it free?
I pull it free.
The hand comes off. Oh no, I'm just kidding. You pull at the hand and you pull out an old man, or an older man, from amongst the rubble of vessels and stone.
Oh, goodness. Thank you. My goodness. Be a deer and grab me a stick or something to lead upon. Where are we?
Hello, friend.
Hello. And you are?
My name is Raul. What's your name?
The name is Sinclair Everclad. Oh, goodness. Although, I don't...
What were you doing down there?
Apparently... Not really sure, actually. I was... floating.
I see you are as confused as we are.
Oh? Are you not some group to... He kind of looks around for a sec, looking at what I'm assuming is all corpses at this point.
Vessels.
And
that's
people.
Remember that vessels and corpses are two different distinctions, because one is like a dead person normally that's like got wounds and rots. Vessels are trapped in time, so they don't rot or age, but they are lifeless, all the same.
I do have a constant detect magic feel. Is that
I know.
pinging me at the moment? Or
I'll
do I
let you
feel
know.
nothing? Okay. He'll kind of just like be scratching his head, kind of looking at his hands. Strange. I can stand. If it was some difficulty. It's been some years. Where are we, if you have any knowledge of such?
I have no knowledge of where we are. I just know that it seems like someone, some strange power wants us to wake up from our slumber.
He will notice some stray sticks sitting around and kind of hobble over to pick one up, using as a walking staff.
Rry-on, you finish changing. What do you do?
I'm gonna put the mud-faced man into a fetal position.
Okay.
And then I will pick up any weapons that are nearby.
Any what now?
Weapons.
There's probably a dagger or two.
Alright, cool. Then I scope out my targets. A, B, C, and D.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Perception. 7.
All right. With your perception, you scope out a lot of rain and a lot of mud. But there is something strange. Beneath the stones over here.
Wait, which one is you?
I'm the
Okay,
green
okay.
hand.
Okay.
Beneath the stones over there, you can see a soft blue light.
I will, keeping my eye on the 4 people, make my way over and start poking it with my dagger.
All right, as you poke at the stone, you see that the light is attached. Well, attached, it would seem, to a person who stirs with breath as you move the stones from her chest and face. Fib, you awaken.
Waiting. Okay, there I am. So Fib wakes up. She sees the bodies laying around, this person with a knife, and she goes, "Oh no!
Excuse you? It's a dagger!"
Hey, whatever. How do I do text? Oh no! They finally got me! The tax collectors! And she stands up.
All right,
I stab her.
No!
couple of things. Fib, you notice that the voice that you speak with is not a copied one, but rather your own.
Holy moly!
Yeah, let that sit in for a bit.
Yeah! Wait, this is so confusing. I'm being stabbed and I can talk with my own voice.
Do you actually stab her? Oh, yeah, all right.
Oh no!
Okay, roll damage.
First player death.
Can you intervene?
Jesus Christ.
Do I see this? Can I intervene?
Hold on. All right, well, whoo boy. All right, Fib, you are stabbed.
Triggered.
You are literally stabbed in the shoulder and cry out. Everyone hears that.
Am I done changing, Arcadum?
This is not hell. This is jail, isn't
Not
it?
yet.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Wait. On guard.
No.
Wait, one of the
Someone-
assailants still here.
Fib looks down at the knife in her body, and she realizes that she is in a human body, and
Hey,
she's
wait,
like,
that's not a Kenku body.
Excuse you.
Wait a
I did
minute.
not keep my knife in your body.
"Hey, quiet, tax collector! Oh my gosh, you committed! Are you organ harvesting, and you're giving me inferior products? What is this? I'm a human being.
Wow.
I don't want.
Give me the taxes.
Take it
Rry-on
now."
now believes that she is in a scenario conducted by her superiors and is following the flow.
I don't want. Give it back. I want my original stuff. Let me
Speak-
talk to your manager.
Speaking of stuff, what you
Rry-on takes
currently
out a second knife.
what you're currently wearing is perhaps the most prestigious out of everyone here. You're wearing a royal courtier's outfit that is made out of better material and is somewhat, it seems, resistant to the rain. It is still dirty, but not ruined. You also have a small box on your waist and a beautiful, ornate steel fan at your side.
No.
Will now
feathers.
wave at your entire body with her knife and show that you have money. Oh wait, sorry. You have money. Give it to me.
No.
Hey. At this time, Sinclair will snap his fingers and flash a bright light between their eyes with prestidigitation.
Now I'm going to heaven.
It has a 10-foot radius.
There's no heaven, only hell.
No.
You're too far away.
All right, well, an old man
oh, is
comes
it 10 foot?
walking
No.
towards you and flashes light between the two of you, trying to get your attention. Raul and Theo, what do you guys do?
I'm going to approach as soon as I hear the scream.
Enough of this.
Come,
Stop.
Theo.
We are surrounded by bodies, and the first thing you do is try to make more. Calm yourselves.
Point out that I am a foot shorter than Fib and threatening her with a knife.
The mustache twitches angrily.
I'm going to step between them, like in the middle.
Okay.
You gotta push somebody.
Push.
Raul approaches and tries to get in the middle of you. Do any of you stop?
No.
him?
Thing.
Friends, there's no need to resort to violence. We have just woken up from a long, long slumber.
Gregory, you're finished being naked.
Nice. I'm gonna walk over to this cart.
It's in battle stance. And is ready for sneak attacks from this strangely attractive voiced man.
Oh my god! Look at his cheekbones!
Oh my gosh, look at his mustache. And
By the way, I'm only wearing rags and a black collar. I don't have any weapons.
wait, how do I
So
point? Sorry. Oh, there. Look at his mustache. Look at his voice. Wow, he's got a stick.
I approach with my hands open. I don't have any weapons.
The mustache coils
It's a
around
beggar.
itself and cracks its knuckles, ready to commit healing.
Rry-on, her stance will loosen, but will not want to stand down.
Raul is going to take a step back. Is going to turn.
No.
And it's
no,
going to
thank
say-
you.
Are you okay? There.
I don't want what you're selling. Thanks.
I don't have anything to sell.
Okay, I don't want to be stolen from either.
Hold on.
Fib, see.
2 seconds.
Sure.
Chat room.
Sure.
Rry-on and Fib, their voices are switched, and it'll be fixed next session. Alright, please continue.
Sorry about that.
Fib sees this guy who is wearing rags, and he had his hands held out. She thinks he's a beggar.
I do look like a beggar.
Yeah, you do.
He does. All right, Gregorin, make me an investigation check on that carriage.
Specifically, I'm looking for katanas.
Okay. Well, if there are any in there, I'll tell you if you roll high enough. Ain't shit in there,
That's
Captain.
a 3.
All right, back to the rest of you. Please continue.
Theo, please help me over here.
There's more. I don't.
I'm going to approach Rry-on, but
Who's
like
hurt?
walking really slowly with my hands open.
There's damage.
Excuse me, miss. What's your name?
Who are you
Sorry.
talking to?
I'm asking.
He's talking to
Rry-on.
me, and I'm trying to
Rry-on,
figure out
okay.
how to react. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. So she's gonna ignore you instead, and look into this coffin. My apologies, Raul.
All right, as you look into that coffin, you see nothing.
She wonders why there is a coffin, but no dead people are inside of it.
I'm going
There's
to.
another one over here. Here.
I'm going to approach a coffin and sit on the top of the coffin. And ask again, what is your name, lady?
You should give. Hold on. You should give your own name first.
My name is
Asking
Raul
her.
Rodriguez. My friend over there is Theo Draken. The girl that you heard, I don't know her name, but it seems like we all just woke up here in this place, in this very strange place.
Explain.
The only thing that I can explain is what I have experienced, and I have only experienced the last 5 minutes of my life. It seems as if I was in a deep and long slumber.
Sorry, I'm reading the chat as well. She will accept that your words are probably true, seeing as there are no other moving beings around us for now. And say, oh crap. My name is Rry-on. And now she's super wary of zombies. Because this one, hold on. This one, she found under a pile of rocks.
Gregory,
Rry-on.
are you doing anything else? Edge?
You asked someone specific. Oh, Edge.
You there?
Still-
Wait, what? I'm here.
I'm asking if you're doing anything else.
Oh, I wanted to see if I could figure out what this green thing is.
All right, that's a destroyed book.
Okay. I'm gonna run off this way.
All right, you run into a cliff. No. Go back. That's a 30-foot cliff.
I will
no.
attempt to climb said cliff.
All right, make me an athletics check with disadvantage.
That's
You're
a
unable
9.
to climb.
Okay.
I would like to say something. Rry-on,
Anywhere I can walk up the cliff.
Yes, the way you walk up the cliff is to the south. You guys can keep going.
Oh,
Okay. Rry-on, please. I think the best
Stop
course of
there.
action right now is
Okay.
to stick together. Because right now, we don't know the dangers that are around us. Please come with me. Raul is going to turn, and he's going to walk towards Fib. He's going to look back at Rry-on, expecting her to follow.
Rry-on is looking at this dead man. Or, sorry, vessel man.
Raul is going to just get close to Rry-on just in case something bad happens. Perhaps I can be of assistance. Would you like me to look into that for you?
He looks drunk and is in. Sorry. He looks like he is drunk.
He
and
looks drunk. I'm sorry.
look.
No,
okay,
I got me.
he's-
I got me. You don't have to defend yourself. I just. Maybe like.
Can I make a perception check with advantage
Look, he's
to help
on the
reveal
barrels.
something?
I'm
Are
sorry.
there like more alcohol?
Okay, two things. What were you asking, Raul?
Oh, I wanted to do a perception check with advantage to help Rry-on find something there in the barrels with the guy laying down.
Oh, you can both roll perception.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Well, not with advantage, but it doesn't really matter. So, as the two of you kind of look through the barrels, you will find that those barrels were full of grain, which is now ruined and molded. And that was a coachman, you suspect.
Has the grain fermented?
No.
Okay. Never mind then.
Okay, one moment,
Okay.
please. Gregorin, when you get to this point, no, you may not intimidate the rock. When you get to this point, you notice that there is someone here.
Oh?
Yes, you see an individual crouched over one of the vessels and seems to be looking around in their pockets. This individual
not-
looks ridiculous. They are covered.
I do not.
Okay,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I don't see the person yet.
I know, I'm giving the description and then I reveal the token.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay.
this person looks ridiculous. They are dressed head to toe in bright colored, faded, shredded clothing. They look like a homeless person put on a clown costume. A strange, featureless mask that has a very mute face is across their head, and they seem to be busy going about their work of looting this vessel on the ground with much gusto, with a large sack over their shoulder. You also hear the individual start to talk to himself.
Can I? Is there any way I could deduce if this person is friend or foe?
You can make an insight check if you wish.
That's a 3.
You have no idea. And so the individual continues, taking a few strange shining coins from the pouch, throwing it into the bag, and then he will start to do a little dance around the vessel. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. It seems that you found your way to the rain, but fear not, your rest will not be in disdain. And so he begins to arrange the vessel in a more comfortable position.
I'm trying to stealth past this person.
Roll a stealth check.
I already did.
Okay. Let me roll first.
Shit.
Whoa! He will step back with a jump and take a look at you. Whoa! What? Realize I did not that scavengers about? Please, please, please tell me what you're about.
I have just awakened in this strange land. I don't really know what's going on.
Awakened? Strange land? Huh.
My home was Calcatesh.
I've never heard of such a place. Tell me, how did you get here?
I don't know. I just woke up in the middle of all this, and he will spin around gesturing towards all the dead bodies and broken weapons.
I see. Well, this is certainly a problem. He'll then start to adjust his hat. I was under the impression that no one here was alive. Well, does that make this stealing? Probably not.
Whatever you're doing, I don't really care. I just want to get to civilization right now. in fear of whatever did this will come back.
You have nothing to fear there, my boy. What did this is probably not coming back, because the thing that did this was the place that you're at.
Can you tell me where I can find a weapon for one such as myself? And he will flex.
A weird thing to do to a stranger just met. But help from me is something on which you can bet. Far to the west lies the town of Causeway. If you'd like, I could take you there.
Sure.
Well, let me finish my rounds.
Gregorin will lean coolly against the cliff.
No one notices.
Good. They
All right.
don't need to notice.
All right,
That's for him.
All right, what are you guys doing?
I would like to inspect this box down here. What's in the box?
Wait.
What's in the box?
There's nothing in that crate, Exile.
Sinclair would like to roam the bodies and look for any house symbols or anything that might mark.
Holy sweet
Damn.
Jiminy Christmas on a crinkle biscuit! The dead have risen!
Do we hear that?
Yes. There's a
Okay.
man screaming at you.
Okay.
The march of the tall man has begun towards his new target.
Does the new arrival look human?
The mustache quivers in anticipation. The new individual does appear to be human, but he is dressed in a ridiculous manner. As you approach, the small Jester will open up his hands. Whoa! Hold there, large and strangely handsome. There's no need to approach me with such malignant intent. Please understand, I am just, here to take things from the people that are dead.
Thief! Thief!
Technically speaking,
Stairs.
it's grave robbing, and that's not stealing.
Staring at all the dead bodies. Stares
Think-
at the
what do you
grave
think?
robber.
What do you think, Theo?
You know, I didn't realize there'd be an entire collection of you people. Whoa, there's no
too
reason
many
to,
humans.
there's no reason to get that close to me.
Is it
Keep your distance, small masked child.
Friend or
What's
foe?
Friend or foe? My goodness, no! I am neither of those things, my friend. Entertainer, scavenger extraordinaire. Jakil Zahir is at your service, here to stay, here to pray, here to, be gay, something.
Is there a wind-up on his back?
No.
A zipper?
No,
Nothing?
No, he's, I mean,
Oh, so okay, he's organic.
not on his
Okay.
skin, no.
Okay.
I'm going to approach very casually with my hands open, like in a very casual manner, like very friendly. And I'm gonna say, "Hello, friend." And there's no need to fret. We are not here to attack you or anything. We just woke up. We are wondering why we're here actually.
Oh,
Doesn't
you're
make
like the
much
other one.
sense to us.
We are tax collectors.
Oddly specific.
I think Miss Rry-on is a tax collector, but me myself,
Tax
I feel like I've been a slave, and then I woke up.
That's
It's rather strange.
a strange thing to tell somebody you just met.
Indeed.
Theo will sit down in the mud
Oversharing.
and ponder his.
There's a lot of
burned
exposition
arm.
going on around here.
Please, friend, could you tell us where we are?
Well, you're in the pit.
The pit?
Aye, yes, the pit.
care to elaborate?
Name.
Perhaps even a
Hold
little?
on. Everyone stop.
Oh,
Make me a stealth check, Gregorin.
Where'd he go? Oh.
I'm zoomed in too much.
Okay. Gregorin, as you reach the edge of the pit, you can see a massive cobblestone road stretch out before you. It goes from its current position northeast and southwest. You also hear, in the distance with no perception check required, the sound of rumbling hoofbeats upon stone. You can feel it shaking in the earth.
I can't see it, I only hear it.
You can't see it yet, you only hear it. What do you do?
Is this still a cliff?
Yeah.
Okay. How high is this?
20 feet.
Can I attempt to climb it to
Sure.
peek over?
Sure, athletics check, disadvantage.
That's a 13.
That'll get you to the top. Let me move
Okay,
you.
I would like to peek over to see if I can see the horses.
In the distance, you can see that there are several riders from the poor conditions, from the poor sight conditions. You're only able to count out about 12, but you suspect there's more.
Can I roll a perception to see if they're a militant group?
You don't need to roll a perception for that. They're riding in formation.
Okay.
Danger looms.
I will hold.
Okay. Anyway, back to the rest of us.
As Sinclair was saying, care to elaborate upon the pit, if you would?
Oh, yes, of course. If you're anything like the other fellow, then you're not from this place, are you?
No, I am not used to being in holes in the ground with broken statues and broken men.
Then you are quite fortunate that I was the one that found you first. As I said, my name is Jekyll here, entertainer extraordinaire. I hail from Causeway. Most of the people that come through here through the pit... Oh, I should explain what the pit is first. Apologies, I'm getting ahead of myself. The pit, you see, is, well, this place. It is where that we take the various dead that we find and we toss them aside. It's like an enormous garbage pit where we clear out all of those that are frozen by the malignance, the calamitous hold of time by the Taladonic Lords past. There's a lot of history there. I could explain it another time. Normally, the statue in the center keeps this place protected, and only those with the, as he looks at his fingers and kind of shows off, know-how can get past its protections. But it would seem that someone has destroyed it, which is a problem. A very big problem.
Theo will walk towards the statue.
Because without the statue's protection, then that means Karnas could come here. He and his lackeys.
Oh? That sounds problematic.
Yes, Karnas is a problematic person. He leads a band of, well, bandits, you might call them, although he calls them his cartel. But they're bandits, make no mistake. The problem is they're all cannibals, and they normally come here to eat the bodies of the people. Well, at least they try to. And maybe, and as he looks towards the statue, but now perhaps they will again.
Does Fib hear any of this?
Yeah, he's speaking very loudly.
Okay, Fib will shout back, how do you spell Karnas?
No, Karnas. K-H-A-N-A-S.
Hold on.
Here, I'll do this.
Thank you. Why, thank you.
Like a waste of
Scribes
resources.
must write.
Wait, his last name is Cartel?
No. The Karnas cartel.
Oh, okay.
So you say this cartel could eat us, could have eaten our bodies if we didn't wake up in time?
Well, normally the statue would keep you protected from such ne'er-do-wells entering, and I certainly wouldn't eat anyone. Well, unless they paid me a lot of money. But I wouldn't do it in either case.
Let it be known that my name is now Raul Rodriguez de Uneaten.
That's just very... That is not a very difficult moniker
Optimistic of you.
Anyway, The point is that with the statue down, we could be very exposed. Actually,
I'd like to inspect this statue. Can I make like an Arcana check?
religion check, actually.
I'd like to
Religion,
make a
you say?
perception check.
All right, I gotta go to
cartel.
the bathroom, so everybody can take a
Oh, no.
bathroom break if they wish. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take advantage of that
let's
real
go.
quick.
Too many humans. I hate it. And now there are humans
Too many
that eat other
humans.
humans. This is why I don't
am-
like humans.
A tax collector.
I'm just filling
Wow.
in the racism quota for every session.
My first job.
I mean, there will always be a racist quota. So, since we're alone, who kept track of who asked the first question?
Oh,
Technically,
shoot.
Nikki is here.
Is it in general the first question, or is it towards Arcadum?
How Arcane put it?
From what I kept track of, I believe it was Raul.
Oh, Raul lost the bet.
Raul.
Who voted?
I believe.
Raul.
I believe
Wait,
it
was
was
it
Raul.
me?
Who lost the
There's
bet?
no way it was not me.
Okay, sure. If
Was
you
it? Who voted for Raul?
Maybe we will have to check the VOD later.
I mean, even okay, if
Probably.
it was Edge, then it kind of cancels out.
He voted for himself.
Yeah.
I guess.
Hey,
he
we
wins.
all agreed that I still win
Oh
if I voted for myself.
no, I said it canceled out.
Yeah.
I don't know about everyone
No,
else.
he would win if he voted for himself. But if Raul did ask the first question, Isabeluga is our winner.
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll have to check the VOD or
I
Mhm.
will indeed
Can
check the
tell us.
VOD.
I guess. To
Oh,
some
chat,
degree.
if you don't know what we're talking about, we're trying to do a fun bet for mini prizes every session.
So,
I haven't decided on
Keeps
the
things
prize
spicy.
yet.
The prize of this one is first loot allocation if we get to a loot room like Ardent Awakening.
true.
Uh-huh.
But nonetheless,
So we shall see, everyone. We shall see indeed.
I guess Sinclair will take a moment to think and go, If anything tells me by the lack of arthritis in my knees and the calluses I no longer feel upon my feet, he
I
mentioned
like
the
how
dead.
none of you thought to notice that I was missing.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, I
Nope.
kept track, but I didn't want to ruin the immersion.
Rry-on does not care.
oh yeah.
It's at that point that Theo will look at Sinclair and be like, sure.
Well, this doesn't
Lack
seem
of
to be
arthritis.
me anymore. And he mentioned this pool was full of the dead. Anyone else feeling a little out of body, so to speak?
Oh, how old are you, old man?
Well, upon the time I was caught up in my work, so to speak, I was approaching my 100th.
Oh wow, you don't look a day over 80.
Truly, I can actually walk by myself. It's truly a magical day.
Are you sure
Raul
you're
is good.
human?
Raul is going to stare at Theo's marvelous mustache and be mesmerized.
Aside from
Yes.
the mustache, I feel a lack of, well, everything. I died and was brought back. Why is my arm burned to a crisp?
Oh my gosh, I
I
died
should have
too.
gone
Say
away.
what?
So all
Rry-on
of you,
also
I died
raises
in
her
a
hand.
fire.
Oh, that's not what I did.
so all of
I was
you
still burned.
died at some point.
I died eating.
Are we alive
It was
now?
delicious.
Where are we?
This NPC reminds me of Svelte a little bit.
Dream NPC?
So, I
Dream?
did
Dream
not-
NPC?
I did not die by a fire.
Is this the real life or is this just fantasy?
Gasp.
Look,
Wait, so I want to ask just to be safe, don't want to be like prejudiced or anything, but old man, did you die from old age?
Oh, certainly not. My family had more than enough money to acquire the elixirs necessary to
back.
expand my life force as needed.
All right, I'm
No,
back.
you should pay
I
taxes.
expired through a small accident through astral projection, and well, I've spent quite some time floating in nothing.
Oh, bro, I was
All right.
expecting like a trip down the stairs or something. What? Astral plane? Who does that?
One must venture forth into the unknown to learn of it.
Hello.
So are you God?
Hey,
I
we got
already-
you.
I'm back.
Sorry.
Welcome back.
And
Oh, Raul
there's
is
that.
doing a handstand. Oh, never mind.
Okay, with an 18 religion check, Theo, this is what you know. This was once a hallowed statue. It seems to depict a paladin order that you're not familiar with, but you sense a similar energy like that you have studied in Calcatesh. But as you take a closer look at the sigil of the Order of Luminescence, as you take a closer look, an unsettling feeling comes over you. And then you feel it. Fire all around you, burning at your skin, ripping at your flesh, your mustache not but ash. The pain is unbearable all at once, and then fades just as quickly.
So I truly did die in the fire.
You okay over there, my friend?
I will not be. No. Apparently I was right when I said I died in a fire. Apparently the gods have seen fit to remind me of that with my arm.
Truly a unpleasant way to go.
Your mustache gives you a reassuring pat.
Oh my goodness.
Raul notices the mustache and
Wait,
smiles.
I have a question. Is this actually a magical mustache?
It's magical in my heart.
No one knows.
Uh,
I would
it's
like to do
alive.
It could
A
be alive, it
perception
could
check.
just be Theo self-medicating. Who knows?
Perception?
yes, for a cartel.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Perception
Oh,
for...
never mind. A cartel.
No, you don't see anything. Speaking of seeing things... Alright, Edgelord. Wait,
Yo.
did you leave the edge of the cliff?
Yeah, I climbed up and tried to walk towards the horses. I don't know if that was the right direction.
Alright.
Ooh.
One moment, please.
He said it. He said it.
Oh no.
Why didn't
We
we bet
lost
on who
it.
would do the first dumb thing?
Oh, we have a first death bet. We just didn't decide that,
And
guys.
it's this point that we should all be like,
Okay. Are
aren't
you-
there like 7 of us?
I'm gonna have to roll a perception check. With disadvantage.
I'm not sure if it
because
was
of
awake for
rain.
that to notice 7 people.
He's not trying
He
to
was
be
getting stabbed.
particularly stealthy when he's approaching these people.
Well, yes, but there is rain.
Yeah, I know. I was just making it known.
So that's still pretty good. All right, the band of horsemen is approaching, and you're walking out towards them. Do you do anything else, or do you just walk towards them? What do you do?
I walk
Be
towards them.
specific.
I walk towards them with my manacles above my head, and I get down on my knees to show that I'm not a threat as they approach.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
He doesn't know they're cannibals.
One moment, please.
I sense that I'm going to be needed very soon.
Do cannibals eat you alive? Or
Higher purpose.
What if
you know,
it's
like sashimi?
what if
Some
it's a cannibal
cannibals
to
do.
cannibal? Like they want to saute or something.
I don't think
Sauteing.
something in the rain.
But hey, sauteing takes more than 10 rounds, right? Maybe we'll make it.
Maybe
Okay.
they have fireball.
Okay, so
Oh, no.
I need you to make me a perception check and then an insight check.
Normal.
Yeah.
Oh, is that all of us?
No, just him.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
A 4 on the perception and a 17 on the insight.
All right. Well, 4 doesn't reveal what you needed to reveal. Insight check 17 tells you that it seems that they have noticed you. They are not slowing down. What do you do?
He will get up and start running back towards the cliff he
Hold.
once came from.
Go back. We're gonna have to resolve
How
this.
far?
Back to where you were. We're gonna
So,
have
like
to.
right there.
We're gonna have to resolve this cinematically. All right. Make me 3 athletics checks.
A 15.
1. 2.
A 20. Not a nat 20. A dirty 20. And a 9.
Okay. You run towards the edge of the cliff, and just in time before you're overran by the horse horde. Make me another perception check as you're running.
Okay.
All right, this is what you notice. They are, I use the term militarily, a military unit loosely here, but they are definitely an organized militia type setup. The horses wear rudimentary, crude barding. They have a banner, but you're unable to really get a good look at it. And they ride past you laughing. And then they ride out of sight.
Okay.
All right, back to everyone else. It is at this point that Jekyll notices the horde of horsemen just go barreling by, and then he will say, "Oh no, that's not good!"
Oh, have they already approached?
What is
No,
that?
that is just a normal patrol, but it will only be a matter of time before they realize that the statue's aura is not here anymore. They're
Why
stupid,
were they laughing?
but not blind. I don't know.
Why are you so nice to us?
I don't consider myself being especially nice. More
You're
like
very
decent.
forthcoming with information.
Well, what do you want me to do? Not tell you anything and leave you here to
He
die?
seems more generous than you, tax collector.
You know what? You're right. Goodbye.
No, no! Oh.
I'm going to follow him.
Alright. This is where we
Friend.
follow everyone.
Okay, I guess we're just following him.
Fib only trips
We'll
a
have
few
to
times in
run.
her human body.
We are all in danger.
Jekyll notices that you're following him and is
Yes.
visibly happy that you're doing that.
I'm gonna try to climb the cliff again.
If
I
I
feel like
encounter
a duckling.
danger, I'm pushing this little man first.
All right.
Theo
Is
will
he
look
over
back at the statue one more time and try and remember that symbol he saw.
All right. Go ahead and move everybody up to him. If you're going to follow Jekyll, I'll just move everybody.
Okay,
Okay, that's a good idea.
I'm getting in line. Hold on, wait. Okay.
You'll notice that Jekyll looks towards a spot where someone was coolly waiting. And then he will kind of shrug. I guess the other fellow left.
There are more humans.
There was.
Oh, there was a
go?
guy.
So how many of us here are tax
Change his
collectors?
clothes.
How many of us here are innocent?
All right. And when you get to about here, on your way
Yeah,
out,
Sucks.
you notice that Gregorin is trying to climb up and keeps sliding down the slick, muddy wall. He's absolutely filthy. Jekyll just kind of nods and goes, "Well, we're leaving," and just keeps going. Do you join the party and follow him?
Yes.
Okay.
I would also like to ask Jekyll about the horseman I saw and ran away from.
Okay, then ask him.
Wait, you what?
Jekyll,
Yes?
Tax bubble.
did you notice those horses running by?
Yes, I did. Which is why we're leaving.
Yeah, they were chasing after me. I ran up the cliff to see if they were friendly.
I can
I
mostly...
narrowly escaped them.
I can assure you they are not friendly, and if they saw you, then we need to make an expedient amount of haste. And with that, Jekyll will go into an Olympic runner stance and will just blast through the dirt.
Oh dear Lord, my legs were not meant for this.
I think he's blasting all of us with him.
Oh,
At this point, that we pick up the old man and we start running anyway.
Gregorin would be
Yeah,
the
but-
one carrying the old man.
All right.
Good. Puts him on your shoulders.
When you get to about this,
oh, he's filthy.
when you get to about this point, Jekyll will then run off screen with you to his carriage. So a
This
couple
guy
of
has
things.
a carriage.
Yes, he does. He will open the carriage doors and tell you, "Get inside quickly. We don't have a lot of time."
Fib pushes her way to survival.
Can I attempt to do a quick perception to see if the door has a lock upon it that he could, lock us in with?
No.
Okay.
All right. Once everybody gets
Will I
inside,
fit?
make me some perception checks. But Raul,
Gregorin will ride on top.
you get advantage to your perception check.
Well, that's happening. Is this a
Not
clown car?
20.
Not 20.
Is that a clown
well,
car?
It is not a clown car. It is a
Okay.
normal. Well, it's a very large carriage, but it's a normal carriage.
Okay.
Good Lord, look at that.
Fib is too busy pulling Theo in with her because Theo gave her healing for free, and that means he's trustworthy.
All right. As everybody starts pouring into the carriage, Raul, you notice that the horses of the carriage are not horses. They're rather stone automatons that look like horses.
Ooh, I'm going to approach them right away.
It's fucking sick, nasty, crazy cool.
Hey, Arcadum.
Can I touch them?
Nice.
Can you touch them? Yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
Mr. Jekyll, can I touch the horses?
All right. Horses? You mean the founder's pony? Sure, go ahead. Quickly, though, we don't have a lot of time. And what are you doing? Get off the roof. Get
I
inside.
want to ride on top.
Yeah, you'll be blasted off the top. Just get inside.
Blasted? How fast are these things? These.
Gregorin will give
Beast.
up and get inside.
Yes. That's his.
Can I inspect my manacles to see what the rune does on the drive?
Yeah.
Do I notice?
Oh.
Lots of things being asked right now. Go ahead, Roy. What's up?
Do I notice anything when I touch the horses?
As you touch the horses, you notice that they respond to your touch. And if it wasn't for the fact that you could see they were made of stone, you could swear that they were real. You can feel the same thrum of energy and movement to their body like the heartbeat of a horse. They react similarly, nudging against your hand. But as soon as Jekyll goes, "We have to make haste!" he'll then snap his fingers, and the horses suddenly become upright, at attention, and then pointed forward, ready to take off. "Everyone inside, quickly!"
Immediately jumps in.
Yep.
All right. As
Here we go.
When everybody gets in the carriage, you can see that he will then reach inside and pull a lever on the top of the carriage on the inside, and then he'll close the carriage door, and you will see that the carriage starts to kind of crack and seal itself. You will see that he climbs into the front and straps himself in 4 times.
Like a roller coaster harness?
Correct. He'll grab onto the reins, and then he'll say, "Hold on tight!" And then he will flick the reins. And as he does so, the autonomous horses grind into the cobblestone, and you explode forward with more speed than you could have possibly imagined a carriage to go. For real-world reference, it's going about 50 miles an hour. It's very fast.
Whoa.
So Arcadum, I have a question. Fib's last experience with wagons was she got ran over.
Yes, it's not
Can
good.
Can she like throw up
Have a
in the
freak
carriage?
out? Sure.
Yeah, okay, she's throwing up. You know when you ride a train and
Yeah.
there are seats that face away from the train's direction?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the projectile
All right.
direction.
So you vomit into your own face.
Yes.
So be it.
Looks.
Everyone inside is
that
flicked
happens.
with
It's just
small
like-
bits of vomit. Gross.
Gregorin will just start laughing.
All right.
Looks at that and just like, ugh, pat on back slightly.
As the
Oh,
carriage
God.
digs in,
Ugh.
moving with a blinding speed, You leave the pit behind, and as you travel a short distance down the causeway, I need all of you to make me perception checks at this time.
Oh goodness, I can feel another hernia coming.
So I didn't get to investigate the manacles.
I didn't say that. I'm saying I need to do something else first.
Ooh. Let's see what we got. Oh, no,
Fib is blinded by her vomit right now.
I am far too disgusted by your vomit.
All right.
I'm just patting you on the back like, yeah.
All right, Theo and Raul, you both notice the following things. As you zip past along the causeway towards your destination, you're able to look out the window and watch the terrain just kind of flash by. You notice 2 points of interest, one each of you. The first one that you see is... Hold on. You notice a large stone tower precariously leaning towards the left. Hold on, I have to mark something. And the second landmark that you see is a wide open basin, like a small lake. Make me an Arcana check, Gregory.
That's a nat 20.
Okay.
As you try to study the runes, you cannot make sense of them. They are beyond your expertise. However, you do notice something, and that is that they seem to share a similar pattern to each other, repeating, much like a padlock.
Gregorin will be frustrated that he can't figure out what his manacles are or do.
All right, as you begin to eat up the distance, finally, on the horizon rises the end of the causeway. There you can see the sparkling shine of water far off into the abyssal ocean. And it almost seems like you're going to go right over the edge. So much so that some of you might even begin to panic. But at the last moment, Tranquil will pull back on the reins, and the autonomous horses will open up their chests and blast forward with energy. Like reverse rocket boosters, kind of. And will come to a halt right at the edge.
Tranquil, how do I get myself one of these carriages?
A lot of money! Alright, and he will then
How much is a lot?
He will hop off the front of the carriage, and then he will open the door. He will gesture outwards, and he will say, "Welcome, friends, fair travelers, to the town of Causeway."
Gregorin will start cleaning himself off of the vomit in the rain.
Alright, let's go ahead and transfer everyone, Nikki, to Causeway.
What a nice trip.
Legend, did you catch the first landmark that we passed? I only got the second.
One of them was a large tower.
A large tower.
And then Basin was the second?
A lake.
Okay. Oh, a lake? Okay.
Oh goodness, this is such a great trip so far.
Oh, hey, I have 10% now.
Hey,
There
Arcadum.
it is.
Yeah.
Can I roll to see if I noticed that the automatons were similar to the other horses I saw earlier?
No need to roll, because they were not.
Okay.
Random question. Would Fib know what Jekyll meant by the malignants?
He is describing... It seems that he's describing an event in a flowery way. It is unclear
okay.
if that is actually what it is called. You do not suspect that Jekyll is actually a very good jester.
Oh no!
He constantly attempts to speak in rhyme, but he doesn't nail it every time.
That's not a tax collector.
He is most certainly not that.
He's probably
Not
the
a tax collector.
He's probably a tax evader like Fib.
An
can
innocent person.
Can you take off the area block for the chat room?
Darkness surrounding me. Oh,
99%.
All right. I'm gonna go grab a drink real
Hey,
quick.
I'm back.
hey.
Okay. Drink some
Hey,
water.
Man, I don't want this to end.
My goodness. This has been a day and a half already.
Are you enjoying this, Nikki?
Yes, imprisoning me. Sorry.
Are you enjoying this, Nikki?
I'm enjoying this, yes.
I guess at this point,
I'm
Fib
back.
should clean herself.
Take me to
Arcadum,
your leader.
Arcadum, does Fib notice anything about her clothing while she wipes herself of vomit?
1 second.
Sure.
You notice that it's fancy as fuck.
Hey.
You're covered in far more drip than you remember.
Sinclair
wait,
looks in jealousy.
Has everybody loaded
Sorry.
in?
I am.
In.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot. How does she keep track of the chest of pearls she has?
It's strapped to her belt.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
All right. Well, Jakil will lead you up to this point, and then he will kind of hold up a hand and say, I should probably go ahead of you and prepare people. We haven't had new visitors in a while, and certainly not 6 of them. And certainly not those that bear the resemblance of those corpses in the pit. I have to make sure that nobody attacks you as one of the undead.
Oh, we're not.
Or worse. You know, religious people.
Oh, we're
I'm
not
a
inhabiting
holy
the
man.
dead bodies of their
Right.
family or anything, are we? That would be a bit.
Probably
Boy.
not.
Gregorin
Thanks,
will
friend.
scoff. Gregorin will scoff and spit at the mention of religion.
They're all.
Oh. Hmm.
Anyway,
Yeah.
please stay here until I return.
How
Tips for
secure
Nora.
are these walls keeping these people, Arcadum?
Say again?
I'm wondering how secure these walls are against
Make me a
attack.
martial check, which is an insight check. It's wisdom based.
That's a 19.
Palisades are a useful defense against most attack except fire. It's pretty decent
Got it.
and inexpensive.
I would like to search for food on the trees. Can I make a survival check?
Sure thing. All right, what are you doing over there, Rry-on? You trying to mess with that bush?
Kit Kat, you're muted.
Sorry, are these flowers or fruits?
Those are small fruit.
Hmm.
Raul,
I eat one.
as you're looking for food, you notice that there are none on this tree, but you do notice that there are several poisonous berries on those bushes near the side of the palisades. Raul's about to eat one.
Raul is about to eat one?
I'm
Rry-on, excuse me.
running towards Rry-on and screaming, Rry-on, those are poisonous. Be careful.
She eats it.
Okay, make me a Constitution
sucker?
saving throw. No, you don't have the time to stop her.
Oh, not again.
No, stop.
Sorry, hold on. Is it under attributes? Wait, where is it?
It's under saving throws, under saves.
Hold on. Under C.
Cleric work is never done.
Could I get some more clarification? I'm trying to find it. Hold on.
Top
So-
left under your name. Go to
Top-
So
If
when
you
you
click on
take a
your
rest,
character.
inspiration, hits dice,
no,
attributes.
okay. When you
Okay.
when you click on your token, on the top
Uh-huh.
left there should be something that says Rry-on, and then underneath it says inventory, features, skills, saves, stuff like that. Do you see that?
Okay, that is not where I was looking. Cool.
Yep. And then you go to saves, and then you, yep, there you go, you got it.
Perfect.
It makes you feel a little uneasy, but nothing that you haven't been through before.
Okay, but what's the taste like?
It tastes like lavender.
I will take some. Stuff it.
One moment, please. I have to make this happen. Sorry, we were rushed at the end, so I've got to type some names in here.
Mm-hmm.
I want to
Sinclair.
investigate for wildlife in this tree when you get a
Fib.
chance, Arcadum.
There isn't any.
Okay.
Fib's gonna stand in front of Theo because she's concerned that since he could heal her, he's probably religious and she doesn't want to lose him.
I am, in fact, holy man. And looks straight towards me on eating from a bush.
Oh.
Hey,
It looks like a cleric's
what's your
job.
name? I think I'd like to know your name. You deserve it.
I am Theo. Theo Draken.
Hi, Theo. I'm Fib. How good are you with keeping that errant child alive? Stare.
Something to
Well,
Long stare.
it appears I'm not doing a very good job. Maybe this will be a lesson to her.
Seems fine.
No consequences.
It seems the consequences of my actions have yet to catch me.
I offer some to Fib.
No, thank you. I don't want what you're.
I offer some to Raul.
Nikki, you took away my fun. How dare.
Miss Rry-on, please drop those.
They're delicious.
Drop those on the ground.
They
Spit
do
it
taste
out
like
right
lavender.
now. Spit it out right now.
I swallow.
Eat that. No.
Very poisonous.
Appears
Well,
that
it's-
even through death,
you're too
I have
young
been
more
for
cursed
job.
to ensure
Why are you-
people
Too young to
don't
have
What?
a job.
die.
Why are you eating the blackberries?
They're delicious.
No, they're very poisonous.
They're delicious.
I mean, she seems fine.
Well, don't blame me when the diarrhea comes.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I have good news. The town has agreed not to kill you.
Oh, that's
Wonderful.
Furthermore,
Hey,
it
what's
seems
the
that
bad news?
it seems that I found somebody that can give you room and board for the day, or a couple of days if you need it.
For free.
That's boggers.
Well, not for free, but don't worry, I covered the cost.
Nice.
Oh, do we owe
What
you
is
the
anything,
bad
Mr.
news?
Zahir?
No, of course not. I did it to help a fellow traveler on the road. 'Tis the law of the Causeway. Well, come along.
Explain more, please.
I don't like being indebted.
I also like to know the law, please.
Oh, sure, I'll explain all of that after I get some ale in my belly.
What is this? What is?
Are you buying all
What
of
is
us
this?
drinks?
Yeah,
No.
what is this thing?
Okay, as you get to here, you can see that there is a large monolith in the center of the city, or excuse me, center of the town. It seems to have runes written upon it, but you can make heads nor tails of them.
Zahir.
I understand that it looks very phallic. There's nothing I can do about that. Please ignore it.
No, it's a religious icon, guys. Come on, respect it.
Wait,
Have we
what
seen
looks
this?
phallic?
I would like to touch the runes.
As you touch the runes, nothing seems to happen.
Fib wants
I
to
would like
touch the
to
runes.
inspect runes.
respectfully.
Oops, I didn't mean to go on top of
Respectfully.
them.
God. Sure. Make an Arcana check.
Yes, moving on from this.
Fertility.
Yes,
Statue.
yes.
Yes.
There's nothing special about this phallic rock. Please continue.
Could I get more with insight?
No, there's nothing else to learn right now.
Is this a
I have-
normal size for this town? Is that what that means?
No, it's a little cold outside, so you know.
Mr. Zahir.
Was it used in fertility
Trying to
rituals?
ask him a question before he walks into the tavern.
Sure. Go ahead.
Is there a smith in this town?
That's literally who you're about to meet.
Oh,
Yeah, perfect.
All right. He will then knock on the door. Hello? Is it okay to come in? Ah, that sounds good. Opens the door.
He's doing the do. He's
Oh.
respecting the stone.
Unintelligible yelling is a good sign.
I hear that when humans grow close, they wrestle naked.
Nope. Okay.
That's rather strange.
As you
Right.
walk inside, there's a couple of things that you notice. Immediately, you notice that this is a fully functional blacksmith. That even though the building is in slight disrepair, that it has been repaired fairly well. And even though it is torn and worn with and basically made together from scraps, it is well built. You can see that there are weapons on display, that there are shelves of pieces of armor and metal scraps, and approaching you is a very kindly looking woman who looks like this.
I can't see her pop out.
You
There it
gotta
is.
linger a little bit.
Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Oh, look at them arms.
She will approach
Goodness.
you with a warm smile and she will say, "Arcadum no te name's Gina Gilchrist, at your service. Welcome to me shop. Jekyll did say there was a lot of you. I'm afraid it's gonna be quite a squeeze." And she looks over at Jekyll, who will then kind of shrug.
I'm okay with sleeping on the floor.
I most certainly will.
Fib lies
not-
down on this table like Titanic. Hello, Gina.
Miss Gilchrist.
Hold on, I gotta figure out a way to get people to see this screen.
Sure. Draw me like one of your French girls.
Oh my god.
What if I...
That's what the table's for, right?
What if I did this? Oh, shit.
Oh, you're gonna like our chat.
For eating.
Snap action pop.
There we go. That's the best I can do right now, chat room. I hope it's sufficient.
Look at them strong arm mom.
Anyway,
Hello. Hello, Miss Gina. Nice to meet you. My name is Raul Rodriguez.
she will give a bow. You're as welcome to stay here as you can. 'Tis the law of the Causeway. Jekyll,
Miss
I will be expecting your payment tomorrow morning. Jekyll will give a deep bow. Of course, my lady. Don't even worry about it. It'll be done immediately.
Miss Gilchrist,
Yes,
may I look at your weapons, please?
of course.
Over there on the counter.
She'll look to the rest of you. Is there anything else that you need?
Oops.
I would like a weapon for myself too,
Why is it?
to serve in our travels.
Of course. Well, you may look at them.
Fib's curious about the bowing. Like, what does that mean?
Do you ask that? Did you say something
Oh,
about that?
yes. Yes. Sorry.
Well, Jekyll will just simply say, it's just to show signs of respect.
I will walk up to Miss Gilchrist and I will whisper in her ear. Is there any work around town I can do
Oh,
to
lad!
earn?
She'll look back. There's no need to whisper in my ear. You could just talk to me.
Is there any work around town that I can do to earn one of these weapons? Perhaps maybe help
You
you
should
fix
probably
your
wait
shop?
until the council gets here.
Oh. Has our fate not yet
They
been
sound important.
sealed?
It is...
Council.
The council will want to meet you. Even though you are strangers and the law of the Causeway takes us to be hospitable, we want to make sure that you're not bandits or cannibals.
I think we saw bandits on our way here.
A few men on horses, it would seem.
More like 12 at least.
That's what I'm talking about! As you see this guy come waddling in.
Oh.
Gina, it's good to see you! Are these the strangers Jekyll was talking about? Oh, where are my banners? He'll then give you some finger crossbows. Jimmy Four Scrolls at your service!
Who are you to this town?
Hello, friend. I'm going to bow, and I'm going to present myself. My name is Raul Rodriguez.
That's quite a name! I like the way that you roll your R's, Magic Man!
Thank you.
Gina will then look very crossly at Jimmy. That's no way to be rude toward our guests. That's not being rude! He speaks in a weird way. Jimmy will
Mr.
move over
Four
here.
Skulls.
Scrolls, boy! Scrolls!
Mr. Scrolls.
4 scrolls!
Okay.
Hmm.
Who are you to this town?
Oh, nothing much. Just the proprietor of the library, magical knowledge, and items of enchantment.
Oh.
Gina will roll her eyes as he kind of does a small flex on everybody in the room.
I myself was
Don't
once a
worry,
man of
Miss
such things.
Gilchrist. I am a man
Mustache
of blade,
flexes back.
not of that filthy magic.
Jekyll will scream, but only inside of his head, where nobody can hear him.
Sinclair will,
interesting.
Sinclair will mumble very loudly where everyone can hear. He knows not of what filth can truly be achieved with magic.
Too many people!
An old woman walks inside, covered in dirt
All
and
right.
grime. As you look through the books, you realize, Fib, you can't read them.
Hog.
How am I supposed to evade the law?
All right. As this old woman comes in, you will see that she makes movements with her hands, depicting that she is speaking with them. Jimmy and
I'm
Gina,
going to approach.
Jimmy and Gina will both start to nod. And hold on. Which one of you is the rogue
Wait,
again?
what?
Rogue?
Rry-on's the rogue.
Rry-on.
Hello.
Rry-on, you can understand her.
Oh my gosh. Like Pictionary style, or is it like?
No, she's speaking sign language, which is
Oh.
thieves can't.
Yo, I was learning sign language. Sorry, out of character. What is she saying?
She is saying, "Are these the people that you spoke of?" Jekyll will nod, Jimmy will nod, and Gina will nod.
And I will respond. Yes, we are. In thieves can't.
She will look very impressed that someone understands her, and she will instantly move in and pinch your cheek like a loving old mother.
I will pinch hers back.
She's off put by that. All right, and then Gina will say, "Well, it seems that everyone is here. Do you want to begin, Jekyll?" "Of course! Welcome! Welcome all! To the Council of Cause End. I am presiding as your orator. Jekyll Zahir at your service. Master of the scavenge and scout for the town." As he just kind of keeps going and going and going and going.
Oh, does he keep?
Well,
stop.
unfortunately, the entirety of the presentation is interrupted as Gregorin tries to steal Jimmy's hat. And fails horribly.
Oh,
Do we see that?
Yes, everyone sees that. Jimmy will take his hat back and will look very crossly and angrily at Gregorin, and then will kind of step away from him and stand next to Gina. Jekyll will then...
That's what you get for playing games with me, Mr. Hat Man.
What are you talking about?
I called you Mr. Four Scrolls, and then you told me to call you Mr. Scrolls. And then I called you Mr. Scrolls, and you told me to call you Mr. Four Scrolls.
No, I did not.
I
That
think there was a
my
misunderstanding.
He will completely ignore him now, as Jekyll will kind of cough awkwardly and continue. Anyway, so I lost where I was. I'm Jekyll. Okay, the council is myself, Gina, Jimmy, and old Mia. Sorry, Mia. She will kind of nod. She is old and is not ashamed of it.
That's the whole council?
Well, we're not a very big town. Anyway,
Perhaps we can expand.
as per the law of the Causeway, we must give succor and refuge to these travelers in need. However, as we have been riddled with bandits, it is up to the council to decide how long you may stay, for the law only states that 1 night is to be given. Now, I, of course, think that we could always use more people, and you won't survive more than a day without shelter and help. We've seen what's happened when someone braves the Causeway on their own. So the council must vote. I propose that they stay as long as they need. Jekyll says, kind of nodding to himself. Old Mia is quite happy with Rry-on and will say, and then will sign to everyone, I propose 2 weeks. Perhaps they can prove themselves during that time to remain permanently. Gina,
You have my blade.
Gina will then translate that for everyone. Gina will look a bit unsure, and Jimmy Forrescroll says, well, considering that one of them just tried to steal from us, 1 night. Gina will kind of look at Jimmy, and then will look back at Jekyll, and Gina will say, Jekyll, my dear, are you sure that you're not being quite so kind, simply as to make up for your past mistakes? Jekyll will remain silent, and will lose some of his jovial sort of aura about him. And Gina will look to Jimmy, and then will look to Gregorin, and will shake her head sadly. I am afraid that I must agree with Jimmy. 1 night shall be given.
I have but a small question. If this is the totality of your council, I can imagine the amount of people you have is rather limited. And from what we've seen of a mere scouting party, it seems your people you deal with are in far greater numbers. If perhaps, as stated earlier, we could show ourselves useful to any sort of problems to assist you with this, perhaps you could extend this?
Gina will look to Jimmy. Jimmy will shake his head. They literally tried to steal from us.
Look, we've just all met each other. He found us in a hole.
Are you saying that he's not with you?
I don't know
mean,
with Steve.
He
I
is
don't know with
not.
Steve.
I don't know this, Steve.
Well, we have all met each other today.
I only know one person's name.
I trust the
Is this the truth?
mustache.
Yes, mine.
I only know
All right.
Raul.
All right, serious question. They're looking to see if you consider him a part of you.
Could Fib persuasion check, like, given that we all apparently seem unused to our surroundings, maybe we're just acting like people who are uncomfortable?
You could certainly
Hence
try.
the stealing.
You could certainly
Okay.
you could certainly try to convince him by actually speaking about it
Sure.
and then rolling. So yeah.
Okay.
Use your people skills. I believe in you.
She's gonna
Go.
suck up the fact that she's surrounded by humans and is one herself. Listen, good people of this beautiful town, I love your monument. Just want to let you know that
Did
it
you
looks
mean
like
that?
all of us. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I stroked it.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Am I
We're going to stand next to Viv, and it's going to
Respectfully.
be a wonderful monument.
I respectfully stroke. Jesus Christ!
Hold on, my
Please-
immersion. Hold on.
Please continue, please.
Yes. And apparently, the extent of my interaction with these people is that we have all died at least once. So obviously we are so flustered that some of us are panicking. We don't even have any money. So I'm sure that guy just wanted some umbrella for the rain or something, and he was attracted by your magnificent hat.
I was
And then
just trying
I'll
to
roll
take the hat
persuasion.
off and put it back on him backwards.
Okay. Make me a persuasion check, Fib. That is absolutely
No!
tragic.
I said respectfully.
So, as respectful as you may have been, talking about stroking their monument in the middle of their town, and unfortunately, it seems that your words to try to explain away in an understanding nature Gregorin's strange bout of kleptomancy is not sufficient to convince Jimmy. Does anyone else wish to say anything?
Okay, so wait.
I have to say something too.
So
Go
out
ahead.
of character,
Go ahead, Raul.
right? We have. Oh, sorry.
I'm going to bow, and I'm going to extend my arms and my hands.
Your friend just left.
Dear Messina, Mr. Jimmy, he is not our friend.
Oh,
Know his name.
I see.
Please understand. We are in dire need of help. We don't have any sort of food, weapons, but we have ourselves. We are honest people. We are willing to work. We are willing to work things out with you. And we are willing to be an extra hand that you need, if you need us for anything. I myself, my name is Raul Rodriguez, the Uneaten, and I am a great scout.
Jekyll looks like he's about to interrupt and correct that's not a very difficult moniker because everyone's uneaten, but doesn't. He instead screams in his mind. Jimmy, however, will listen to your words. Persuasion check, Raul.
Ouch.
That wasn't as bad, but still, Jimmy will cross his arms and he will say, well, according to your friend, you have random bouts of kleptomania.
It would appear that he has isolated himself, but...
Raul is going to extend his arms, show his rags, and show that he doesn't have anything at all. Just his collar and his rags.
Ah, there's the key. Alright, as you show the collar, Jimmy will immediately turn pale. And Gina will sort of look very saddened. I see. You may stay. But you must earn it. That is my final say.
I will.
Gina will look to Jimmy and then will say, well, it looks like the vote is done. We will provide you a week. As she looks to each of the council members who nod in agreement. A week in which you will be provided succor and rest. If you prove yourselves during that time, you may stay more permanently.
Sinclair will
Understood.
nod.
I have an out of character question.
Raul is going to bow.
Hold on. What's your out of character question?
Oh, it's nothing too bad. It was just. Are you saying supper, like
Succor.
a meal, or sucker,
Succor.
like that's candy?
Succor.
Succor, which means like
Oh, okay.
rest, essentially. It's succor.
Ah, okay.
Sorry,
I
I'm
thought you were
using
talking about, like-
old-timey language.
No, I'm just not knowledgeable. I thought you were like saying like a piece of candy.
No,
and
no,
I'm
no,
like,
no,
I'm-
no.
I'm- okay.
Succor.
Okay.
Succor. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm enjoying the old language personally.
Anyway, what were you gonna do
I
next?
do
Raul?
have a question.
Oh, all right, go
then.
ahead. Go ahead, Theo.
I have heard that there were religious people here who we might want to avoid.
They will kind of look at each other,
He
and
looks questioningly.
they will kind of look at each other a little uneasily, and then old Mia will hold up her hand, and then we'll start to sign, and it will be translated. But essentially, old Mia says, "There's only really one religion that we have to keep a lookout for. Well, two, I suppose, but one we haven't seen in a while. One is the Silent, those mad individuals from the amphitheater. They sew your mouths shut and steal the words from your eyes. The second is perhaps the worst of all. They are an order that considers all others heretical. The Order of Red Tears. Write that down.
I'm writing it down.
Do they wear red?
Do you have any references to these groups' symbology that we can spot them from at a distance?
Old Mia will respond and simply say, the silent you'll know from their stitched mouths. The Order of the Red Tears you will know from the red tears, droplets of blood on their clothing, and the most committed of which will cry them from their eyes.
What? I can understand the silent, but you didn't quite explain how the tears were dangerous.
She will kind of look disgusted, but then will nod. There are two that reap the corpses of old, the ones caught in malignance. There are two that reap them. The first is Canis and his cannibals, eating to survive, an easy and succulent supply of meat. The other, they do not steal the already dead. They find those still alive with soul light in their eyes and drain them of their blood to feed their master.
Understandable. These, cannibals you met, are they, anything about them to spot? Any tendencies?
If you see anyone that looks as if that they are armed, they're most likely one of them.
Lovely.
Their banner is this.
I understand.
She will show a brand on her body. And the symbol is that of a broken skull.
Like as like the top of the skull?
Yeah.
Okay.
Symmetrically shattered down the center.
Heal.
Is there a picture of it somewhere?
Sorry, what group was this for? I'm writing it down.
That is for the Canis cartel.
Honest, got it.
Sinclair will simply ask if a moment, would you? She's holding out her arm, and he will reach for the writer's kit he's got. Or no, it's calligraphy? It's calligraphy. Okay. And just attempt to do a quick rendition of it.
Okay.
I remember at one point I may have been a holy man, but I don't think that stands anymore. Sorrow for this land.
They don't say anything about that. Jekyll will then clap his hands together. Well, it seems the deal's been made. So, as for work that can be done to prove yourselves, I have something you could do for the town. Gina and Jimmy will look at each other incredulously, as if they know what's coming. For you see, far to the northwest, there is a sacred tower. And everyone collectively goes, ugh. As if he has pitched this 100 times before. Do you wish to hear his proposal?
Yes.
Okay.
We're not exactly in the position to say no.
Jekyll will continue and say, far to the northeast, there is a tower of stone, lopsided and broken. I believe it contains secrets of the Taladani, for I have studied the ancient stones, and it reveals to me that there was once a paragon there. a paragon of great power who disappeared with the catastrophe, the malignance, and I think that the powers there could further protect the town. So I beseech you to earn your place amongst us, go towards the tower, seek out what might be found, and bring it back here. Do so, and you will have my vote to your earned keep. He will look over to Gina and Jimmy, who will both look at each other and say, "Hi, if you do complete his outlandish mission, then sure, we will consider that suffice." Old Mia will hold up a finger, and then we'll begin to sign. I offer caution, however. The reason that Jekyll's request has been so many times turned down is there is rumor that within the tower, the founders have grown sick and hunt those that enter too close.
Founders. That was mentioned of the horses? No? Earlier?
The founders, as Mia continues, the founders referring to the automatons left behind by the Taladani. There are many different types of founders. The founders within the tower are believed to be of the Goyle variety, ancient guardians and machines of war.
The horses fired
So
energy
dangerous.
from their chests, and you're speaking
yes.
that these are not the war beasts?
Oh no,
This is very interesting.
Jekyll's horses, they are not for war. They were for racing, I believe.
And you're
I
saying
found it.
there are beings capable of similar energy projection? in
I
these-
cannot say for certain.
Are founders intelligent?
Some are, yes, but most
Hmm.
simply follow corrupted and malignant commands, the last ones programmed into them by the magic of the Taladani.
Is there a way to know more about the founders, to study them?
Perhaps the tower would have more.
Boggers.
I question. You speak of the Taladani, and is this their land?
The Taladani were once the great wizards that ruled over conflicts. It is not only what they ruled, but they created it themselves. It was said to be a utopia of magic and perfection. But
Begins
all
stroking
fell
it out
to
of his-
ruin, for the hubris of the Taladani was great, and they were lost in the great cataclysm.
This cataclysm, is it what caused the stasis?
Oh, there are many that believe many different things of what caused such a thing. To be truthful, I do not know specifically. All I know is that I was born into a world twisted and malignant by the folly of the Taladani. We are both graced and cursed with their knowledge of power and their infinite thirst for it. However, recently there have been strange stirrings throughout the continent. Whispers I have heard on the wind. Something is coming. Something has happened. Almost as if a piece of the world was made right.
Wait, so founders are not Taladani?
The founders were created by the Taladani. A founder is a reference to a type of creature.
Sorry, I'm writing this down.
I am afraid, my good Jekyll, that we first have to earn armaments in order to do your quest.
Jekyll will nod. Indeed. Which is why he then reaches into his pouch and he pulls out a couple pieces of silver and hands them over to Gina, who will look at them quite surprised. You're going to give all of that? I want to make sure they're paid for. After all, if they are able to complete this mission, there will be more bountiful wealth for all of us. Consider it an investment. Gina will nod, and then she will look to the rest of you and say, take what weapons and arms you wish.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's anything magical in the store?
There's nothing magical. This is how you equip yourself with basic gear.
Boogers.
Yay.
So you can give yourselves any basic gear that you wish. You can choose any sort of mundane, non-magical weapon that you wish. Ammunition, as much as you think you can carry. You can get rations here, backpacks, leather pouches, wineskins, all that stuff. As for armor, you can have any armor up to 1 set of plate mail. Oh, so only one of you gets 1 set of plate mail.
Do we just tell you?
What'd you ask, Luca? I'm sorry. Or is that Kit? Sorry, I don't recognize you.
No, do we just tell you which ones we want?
You can just tell me or Nikki, because Nikki's gonna be adding it to the token for you. So.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay,
Nice.
I'll just message them.
Yeah. As far as the plate mail goes, I think.
Did in VC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Type it in the VC.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, I was writing a lot of stuff down. Is Jimmy asking us to steal a tower?
Jimmy's not asking you to do anything. Jakil is asking you to investigate a tower and take what power you can find there. So basically, take whatever you can find there and bring it back to the town.
Okay.
All right.
Does a empty spellbook include in all this stuff?
No, but Jimmy can give you that.
Okay.
Does this include me?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, actually, that's a good question.
I mean, you're not here. You walked off and fell asleep.
Yes, that is the okay.
I guess at some point. I guess I'll ask
I will
him.
admit.
Go ahead.
You want plate mail?
I think we should give it to Fib.
She's only gonna wear studded leather.
Yeah, she's dex based.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Are we just gonna
That's why.
talk about it and get our equipment now? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How many hands do I need to cast spells?
You only need 1 hand or a hand that is wielding an implement. Or symbol in the case of clerics and paladins.
What do you mean by set?
Oh yeah, my set, because I plan to pursue the paladin ability to use daggers as ammunition, the way it was phrased in the wiki. So I don't know how many daggers.
A set of daggers is 5.
Okay.
Ooh.
And a stack of ammunition is 10. So sets of throwing weapons come in increments of 5. If you want to use them as throwing weapons, ammunition comes in set of 10, and bolts and arrows come in sets of 20.
Okay.
Are we also picking up packs, like an explorer's pack, or is it just weapons and armor?
You can pick up any pack that you'd like.
Okay.
Okay.
This is also a general store, so. Well, this place isn't, but Jimmy runs the general store, so.
Let's see. I guess they'll speak real quick to Mr. Four Squirrels. I know this is delicate knowledge, but do you happen to have any spells you're willing to part with, or would that be a future conversation, so to speak?
Oh, so you're one of them there people that like to use spit. As Gregorin enters and starts bowing down to him, he'll kind of walk away from him. And over here, good sir, let's have a discussion. All right, you can get 2 spells of your choice, first level.
Ooh. Okay. Let me go through. Let me open up 5e tools. Alright, I'll go through that while everyone else, if anyone else wants to do something.
I'm just figuring out my equipment.
Yeah, because I think you need a torch and a or for Kit. Actually, I'm thinking. Sorry, your names keep
No,
jumping
yeah,
on the
yeah.
wrong characters.
You could just be like the paladin and the rogue. That'll be easier.
Da rogue and da paladin.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. You guys get set up however you'd like. It's up to you.
Oh god. Okay, that's so nice because I put so much utility spells that I don't actually have much more.
I want the sword in blue and gold if I can take it, Arcadum.
That's not up to me. That's up to the rest of the party if they allow you in their group.
I guess I will walk up to Gregorin and kind of ask him, "Are you able to control yourself?"
I don't see. Oh.
Yeah, you're walking up. Really? Think you're able to
Do you
control
have-
yourself out in town?
Yes, I was just trying to pull a prank on the confusing old man.
I will
That's not a
assure
good
you that at least while we're in town, please keep shenanigans to a minimum, please.
It won't happen again. I was trying
I'd
to
like-
apologize earlier when I walked back in, but he just walked away from me.
Well, I do
At a
appreciate
loss.
the words. Will you put this upon a vow?
To what?
Keep all actions within the town, within the laws and guidance of the town.
No, I meant, and what am I vowing to? A god?
It's just a spoken vow. Holds hold to itself and to whoever you decide.
Arcadum, what kind of check would I make to get the answer I want?
I mean,
That's not how that works. He's
Okay.
telling you to make a vow, not to
Is that how the
anything
force works?
or anyone. You just
Fine.
make it.
How about this?
Now you can choose to make it to something if you want. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's whatever you want to
Okay.
do, bud.
How about this?
I'm trying to make you
I
hold to
like
the word, essentially.
To make
Yeah. I will
Yeah.
walk up to Sinclair. I will get down on one knee. I vow to thee I will not interfere with the townspeople any longer.
Hold on. Now that's interesting.
Oh,
Huh. Technically that fills it. Hold on 1 second.
oh.
Everybody pause.
I'm pogging.
I mean, I was of a noble family. I'm not
Oh
exactly.
my gosh, we're
I'm
pausing.
used
Let's
to this.
save. Let's save our progress, guys.
All right.
This is so they can do DM stuff.
As Gregorin kneels before Sinclair and begins to speak his vow, one of the runes on his manacles alight themselves. You said you were part of a noble house, Sinclair?
Yeah, the Everclads.
Okay, what did they have a family sigil or a family preferred weapon? Do you have a favorite weapon of your family?
Let's see. They were probably actually the shield, truth be told.
A shield? All right.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, the mannequin on your left or right arm, your choice, Gregorin, shifts and changes from a set of manacles to a stone shield connected to a chain embedded in your wrist.
Oh.
Oh.
That's all.
Cool.
Oh my.
It's a heavy shield.
So does that prohibit me from using two-handed weapons now?
No, you don't have to equip the shield. It just turns into one.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
connected to a chain, right? Yeah.
Yes, but there's enough chain that he can put it on his
Yeah.
back.
Huh.
Okay.
Well, that's new. Sorry, we are the Everclads after all.
That's fine.
My screen says game
Gregor will
pause.
put the shield on his back.
Does that happen a lot around here? Let's say, addressing to the council.
Oh, are we? Oh,
They will shake their heads. Yes, everybody can continue now.
okay.
So can I take
Would
that
like
sword
to.
that I want?
Let me look into my inventory.
point your finger for?
Shrug.
Yo, Theo, Raul, what is the things you are getting? And
Like to
Gregory.
martial check,
I
Gregory.
want.
I think 3 of us don't have our items listed.
Go ahead, roll it,
That'd be me.
Theo.
I definitely don't. Wow.
Go ahead and roll your insight.
Oh, it's insight.
Yeah, it's it's based off. Gregorin's just looking at the sword.
I'm going to ask old Mia if she is unclean by choice.
Old Mia will then open her mouth and show you that her tongue's been cut out.
Wait,
And she closes her
Huh.
mouth.
wait, no. Wait, huh? That's not.
Did I totally just brain fart? Sorry. I thought you asked if old Mia speaks like that on purpose or not. My bad.
Oh no, I asked if she was unclean by choice, and she opened her mouth. I was like,
I completely misunderstood what you asked me. Okay, sorry. Are you?
She opens her mouth and shows you her missing tongue.
Sorry. My bad.
get-
Anyway, as you ask if she's unclean by choice or not, she will kind of look at you, and then she will wink and not say anything.
I do not know the meaning of this term strong. I was alone in my previous life. I just took on work for hire. I guess you could say that. I was a warrior in my past life.
My bad. I really thought you
Theo
asked
will
me something
hand
else.
you a plate, mail, whatever. Plate armor?
It's plate armor, yeah.
Because you're like the only one who has the strength to carry it
That's
out of our group.
hilarious.
So this is yours now.
I'm pogging.
Hope you can make use of it.
I will do my best to keep this town safe. And you will
Sinclair.
hear, as he says the word safe, you will hear a strong sense of pride in his voice.
Sinclair will nod happily. We'll make a proper god out of you one day.
All right. Has everybody gathered their equipment?
Do I write down armor?
So what kind of sword would
write
this
stuff
be?
down?
Arcadum,
It's
the
a-
blue and gold one.
Those are just representatives. Like, it can be
Oh.
whatever you want it to be.
Oh, okay.
Fib is just putting on the studded leather corset to contain her power.
Nice.
Can I get like a chain
So
shirt?
what are we arming up for exactly?
We are going to the tower to.
We're doing your favorite thing. We're going to steal stuff.
Oh, that's right. You weren't here. You're in character.
Yeah.
We are going to be earning our keep by assaulting a tower full of corrupted automatons, similar to those we saw attached to the carriage earlier.
Oh, that
although-
reminds me. I've written out a list of things you should look for. And he will hand it to Fib.
Yay, paper.
Character
With
it's a
words
shopping
on
list.
it. Can I
Oh, wait.
read?
No.
No!
Sinclair will walk over. Fear not, come here. And I will
Oh.
cast Comprehend Language.
Help, my
Or
brain's
actually, can I-
broken.
Your brain is now filled with the knowledge you needed to read that.
I will walk over to Jimmy Force
And then-
Rolls and try to ask him about my manacles.
And then the magic fades.
See?
As the magic fades because it is no longer needed. As the vision inside of you, Fib, the strange presence of the vessel in which you inhabit, comes flooding forward with its memories.
Ooh.
And now you can read. But now you
I can
do
read!
so much more.
Yay.
The vision flashes of you flying high and true above the world. descending down into a crystalline palace of stone and gold and silver. You stand in the court. The courtesans, courtiers, pages, knights, all of them kneel and show great respect as you turn to look upon your father on the throne. And there you see only fire, blood, and death. And the vision fades, and you return to the world. But you are now able to read the Jester's writing.
Reading really opens your mind. I never believe people.
I keep telling people this, and they just
Ew,
call me a nerd.
Hey, Sinclair, did you see that too? Did you see the blood and fire?
It's a book.
You didn't.
Oh,
You didn't see
I have seen much
the
fire.
crystalline silver and gold.
It's a book.
You might be 80, but you know your age is setting in, Sinclair. Trust me.
Look, I may be old, but you're the one seeing fires and crystals.
Anyway, the list says... Let's see. The list says... glowing crystals, jewelry, coinage, but then he has something underlined and like points, like arrows pointing to it, and that is a tome.
What was the first one? Golden crystals or glowing?
Glowing crystals.
Okay. Writing it down.
Arcadum.
Yeah.
Is a lance a basic weapon?
Yes.
I would like one lance.
Keep in
please.
mind though that a lance has requirements to use it.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, you should probably read about it. Because especially how you get to the higher damage type, because it has to be couched.
Let's see.
Raul would like to approach Mr. Jimmy.
Yep.
Mr. Jimmy, do you have any kind of a special arrow for sale?
No, sorry. I don't like to
Thanks.
make weapons of war and things like that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, there's no need to apologize. I don't do that anymore.
There's history in those words.
Jakeel, why is Tome here like you're you have a crush on Tome? Why are there like hearts and stuff
so
around it?
here's the thing about the tome, right? I think that the Taladonic Paragon may have left behind his tome.
Ah.
A tome is a very special book. You see, normally wizards carry around spell books that they keep their spells in, so they can go and then magic comes out of their mouth hole or something like that.
Ah,
But
yes.
That's accurate.
here's the thing, though. Tomes
Technically.
are even more powerful forms of spell books, not only containing spells as their lesser counterparts, but indeed containing all sorts of enchantments upon them. It is even said that the most powerful tomes can actually shift the world.
Seems accurate.
I believe,
Intrigue me, little man.
as he kind of leans in, I believe this tome specifically is the Tome of Nelik.
And he was a Taladane Paragon? What does that mean exactly?
Nelik.
Here, I'll do that for you.
Hey, thank you.
Tome of Nelik. And he will say, Taladani Paragon is, a Paragon, is the, lowest rank of the nobility for the Taladani. It's like a boss mage, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, the point is that the Paragons were given small towers, or spires as they are called, in order to rule over different sections of Conflux. I think that the Paragon of this tower, Nelik, his tome is of the utmost importance. I believe it controls the power of water. or at least has an affinity for it.
Let's get
okay.
exploring this tower.
Questions before we attempt to open it and, I don't know, possibly destroy our minds. Is it dangerous to,
Well-
do such?
Only as dangerous as wild, uncontrolled magic could be.
Please lead with that next
My
time.
friends, I will lead to safety.
2 more questions.
I will be your shield.
2 more
And
questions.
Gregorin walks out.
Number 1, do you have a map?
Oh! Yes, of course, he'll give you a map.
That's my line.
Number 2,
So,
you said there were rumors? Who has been there before?
Well, he'll kind of look to the side a little, unable to speak, and then Gina will ask, "You're not the first that have been sent there. Hopefully you will be the last."
So none have returned.
No.
Good to know.
There were rumors.
If we
Survivors, how are the rumors?
never see each other, Mr. Jekyll, let me tell you, it was really nice to meet you.
All right, Jekyll will then kind of nod and say, "You should rest here and leave in the morning."
no. If we never return, feel no guilt. I wouldn't.
Dips on not the floor.
All right, and then
I call table.
Gina will then start to pull out some bedrolls so that you may rest for the night. And I suppose as the sun begins to set and you begin to kind of cuddle up and get nice and warm and toasty, the rain continues to fall outside, and for a brief moment there is a sort of tranquility as night sets in. And somebody's mic has so much static, it's driving me crazy.
We're good.
All right, and as everyone falls asleep, that is where I will have to call this session.
Clap.
Good stuff, guys.
Progress.
Yay! Was I staticky? Should I mute myself when?
No,
I'm not
I don't know.
talking?
I don't know who it was that time. It was just it came out of nowhere.
It's at the very end.
Yeah, it wasn't a persistent thing. That literally just happened.
But
Wow,
anyway,
we learned so much. No one died. This is great.
But anyway, thank
That
you
was
guys
it.
so
Only
much for
one
playing.
person-
Best effort.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for playing D&D with me. It really means a lot. Chat room, thanks for watching. You guys are all great and amazing. And now it's
I'm
time
happy
for
to
fan
be
art.
here.
Yay! Need to look up.
Everyone to the fan art.
All right,
I
here we
wrote
go.
some notes, but I don't think they're accurate.
First one up.
Good. Do it
Okay.
later.
Here.
Legend.
Yeah.
The following campaign brought to you by the letter R.
Dang.
Oh, we got some fan art. Why am I human? Ew.
You.
Ew.
Oh my god, this next one's amazing. Sigh, I'm wet. That's beautiful.
The mustache.
Mustache.
Good job,
Oh,
Willie. Good
Look
job.
how powerful it is, dear lord.
Raul
He is a
awakens.
big man.
I would like to state
Size.
that we have
Oh,
decided
shit.
it is canon.
An
that
animation.
Oh, go ahead.
Hold on, I have to show this correctly. Shit. I
The
don't wait.
mustache is the size.
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta show this correctly.
Mustache is alive.
Yeah, the mustache is the player.
The
Part of
mustache is
me.
talking.
Is
Yeah,
that supposed to be Rry-on in the animation?
Am I supposed to
All right,
say
here,
something?
look, here we go. I'm playing it right now.
Oh, okay.
This is
here
this
we
is
go.
Fernando
Here we go.
awakening,
Oh, okay.
or Raul, yeah.
It's so good.
I'm sorry, that made me laugh so fucking hard.
It was so good.
I'm sorry. I'm very confused. What is happening?
Oh, I played it on stream.
Am I missing something? Oh my gosh.
I played it
Check the-
for myself.
It's because I muted the channel or the Twitch.
Wait a minute.
That's why.
What is... Now it's not showing up at all. What the fucking... Hold on, please.
Fine, they're sleeping.
Oh, it pops up as
There
a
we go.
download
There
link.
we go. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
I want to speak to your manager. That's good. Oh, somebody drew fib.
Wakes up.
Ara.
Wakes up. Gets shanked.
Ara.
Accurate.
Raul Rodriguez, the uneaten.
Raul Rodriguez.
Yes.
On guard. I've been stabbed by a tax collector. It's the worst day ever. The only thing that could make this worse is if I was a That's good. Fib awakens.
Yes.
No.
You wake up. What do you do? So anyway, I started blasting.
I don't know who I am. I don't know where I am. All I know is violence.
Hey,
That's supposed to be me.
hey, that's poisonous.
No.
Wait, is that Luca?
Yeah, I think so.
You eating the berries?
Fib trying to salvage the situation. Jimmy.
I tried so hard.
The concept
Not
is the
one.
party has died and awakened new vessels. Whoa, cool. Pog, Isekai. Expecting 7 days, 7 years difficulty, seeing them playing Stardew Valley. Oh my god, here it is. Here it is. The first of the April Fool's talking images. My favorite one. This fucking
Nostalgic.
this version of Krieger is so good.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
When we get to the tower, it will no longer be Stardew
Yeah.
Valley.
Oh my goodness. Oh
That's
yeah,
good
by the
stuff.
way, people, be prepared.
Stardew
We
Valley.
do have a session on April 1st.
It'll be Stardew
my
Valley, but in
goodness.
the cave.
That's very cool.
The question of the day will be who all dies.
Water
on
level.
all-
We're gonna
Oh,
enter the
man.
water level.
So yeah,
Alright.
I just wanted to say thanks again to everybody for all the support. We made it to 900 subs. That's why we were able to get this game. The third game, if anybody's interested in that, is unlocked at 1100 subs, which we're currently working on that. So if we get that, then there will be a third game, and then any subscriber that's been a part of the community will have their chance to join in a game as well. I'm actually really been enjoying myself, so thank you guys for helping me run D&D again. It means a lot.
Hell yeah.
Thanks,
Did
everyone.
I miss any subs? Hold on, let me make sure I didn't.
Uh,
Let's see. Matt
There
Hatter,
was
thanks
a
for the 5
Damn
gifted
train
subs.
at the beginning.
And
Tip.
so that was Matt. And oh, Arc Sage Van gave out 10 subs earlier. Thank you guys so much. Very cool. All right. Very, very cool. Alrighty, well, that's pretty much it for tonight. And I'll see you guys next Friday on the 11th.
There's a
And-
tower.
I'll see you guys.
There's a new
Oh, Jace dropped a quick last minute.
All right, one more.
Oh, there's another one?
Yeah,
there's one
Jace
more.
came in last second.
One more.
There's a tower. Alright, well, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
Woohoo!
Have a good day, everybody.